What is the nature of evil? Is it an inherent part of human nature, or is it a result of our environment? And if there is a God who is all-powerful and all-good, why does evil exist in the world? In this video, we will explore the problem of evil from both a philosophical and scientific perspective, including the question of whether free will actually exists. But before we do, remember to subscribe for more great science and philosophy videos. The problem of evil has been one of the most enduring questions throughout human history. From ancient philosophers to modern thinkers, we have struggled to reconcile the existence of evil with the idea of a benevolent God. The question is not only theological but also philosophical and scientific, and it challenges us to re-examine our understanding of the nature of good and evil. From a philosophical standpoint, there are different perspectives on the problem of evil. One of the most common explanations is that evil is a necessary consequence of free will. If humans are truly free to choose their actions, then they must also be free to choose evil. This view holds that God cannot interfere with human freedom without violating the very nature of free will. However, some philosophers argue that free will may not actually exist in the way we commonly understand it. For example, the philosopher Daniel Dennett has argued that while we may feel as though we are making choices freely, these choices are ultimately determined by our underlying neural processes. In this view, the idea of free will is an illusion. Another perspective is that evil is a test of faith. Through adversity and suffering, we are challenged to grow spiritually and become better people. This view suggests that God allows evil to exist so that we can learn important lessons and ultimately grow closer to Him. But this explanation also raises difficult questions. Is it really necessary for so many innocent people to suffer in order for a few to grow spiritually? And why would an all-good God allow such suffering to exist? A scientific perspective on the problem of evil involves examining the underlying causes of human behavior. Some researchers argue that evil is not an inherent part of human nature but rather a product of our environment. Factors such as poverty, abuse, and neglect can lead to the development of aggressive and antisocial behavior. Furthermore, studies have shown that brain abnormalities and chemical imbalances can also contribute to violent and destructive behavior. This perspective suggests that while humans have the capacity for both good and evil, the prevalence of evil may be the result of environmental and biological factors beyond our control. However, research has also shown that humans have an innate capacity for empathy and compassion. Studies on the biology of morality have revealed that humans have a biological basis for morality, including an evolved sense of fairness and justice. Additionally, research has shown that acts of kindness and generosity can activate the reward centers of the brain, suggesting that humans may have an innate desire to do good. Therefore, while the prevalence of evil may be the result of environmental and biological factors, humans also have the capacity for good and are capable of making choices that promote kindness and compassion. The problem of evil is a complex issue that challenges our understanding of the world and our place in it. While there are different philosophical and scientific perspectives on the causes of evil, we can all strive to promote kindness, compassion, and understanding in our interactions with others. Whether or not free will actually exists, we still have the ability to make choices that promote goodness in the world. As the philosopher Immanuel Kant once said, "We are not rich by what we possess, but by what we can do without." By choosing to prioritize empathy and compassion over material possessions, we can create a better world for ourselves and those around us. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the problem of evil from both a philosophical and scientific perspective. Remember that the problem of evil is not simply a theological or philosophical issue, but one that has real-world consequences for how we treat one another. By understanding the underlying causes of human behavior and promoting kindness and compassion, we can work towards a world that is more just and equitable for all. So let us continue to explore and discuss these important questions, and work towards a brighter future for ourselves and future generations. Thank you for watching.